USC's Michael Norman wasn't just born to run. He was born to run records. In 2018, he did just that.
Here is the sensational sophomore from USC. He now knows what he has to do if he wants to win this title.
4 times, amazing us race after race, 400 after 400. He racked up wins. He set new standards.
44.52, ladies and gentlemen, you have just seen a world record set in the men's 400 meters.
For himself and for the Trojans.
Here comes Michael Norman, and they break 3:01. They crush the collegiate record.
4 championships, 4 NCAA records. Does he have one more victory? We find out soon. Fight on! Michael Norman is a Bowerman finalist. As you came up here, I said, this is amazing. Even alphabetically, he's the anchor man of the whole thing. He's back. Dude, you damaged the record book. You know that, right? A lot of reprinting is going to have to be done for you. Now that you've had some time to digest it, give me your thoughts on how your season went.
If I could describe it in one word, I would say a movie. Through the challenges that we had and just the success we had, it just felt like a movie. Everything we did was just out there. We enjoyed every moment of it, regardless if it was tough or if it was fun. And you know, I wish we could have documented it, but it was just an amazing time for not only me, but for the entire team. Everybody just had that same intensity that you would want in a team.
So what was the most satisfying then of that whole run?
NCAA outdoors, the 4x4, of course. The whole year, we weren't really chasing times or records, but this one time, Coach Wells was like, okay, go get the record. So like just going out there and running last time with Ricky Morgan, Zach, and Rye, it was just an amazing feeling to just be able to come out with a record. That was probably the most emotion I ever showed in a race too. You know, I kind of yelled a little bit, but it was a lot of fun. I mean, Ricky cried. Sorry, Ricky, but he cried. And it was great.
Listen, let it out. If you've poured that much into it, it's okay to let that much come out. Give me the difference that you feel running the 400 in the open or when you're running in the relay.
The open is far much harder. It's just a lot more technical, and it feels like you're just by yourself. You know, you're running for yourself and just for your own self-achievement. But running a relay, you know, you're carrying the dreams and the hopes of your team. So you know, you have them and everybody else who's supporting us, you know, carrying you through even though you're tired or you're not feeling it that day. So, you know, the 4x4 is just the better race to run. It's the more fun race.
Okay. I've asked this because we have so many of the people that run at 400 between Sydney and Rye, and obviously Grant has done it too. Where does it start to hurt for you? Because it seems painful, even though
it depends on the year. Or the time of the year. So if it's like the first meet of the year, then I'd say before I even step on the line, I'm hurting. My stomach is hurting. But towards the end of the year, I'd probably say like the last 120. That's where everything gets kind of tight, and you're just kind of like breathing real hard and just like, okay, the finish line's right there. The finish line's right there. Just running.
And it never goes away. At least it stays. Because sometimes you're having a bad day. Like it just seems to go.
Sometimes it feels like someone just grabbing you and pulling you back, but you just persevere through it.
I'll give you the same thing I asked Rye. What does fight on mean to you?
Fight on. Trojan family. I think that's definitely what it means. It represents everybody who's had the opportunity to represent the Shield, SC, or just the university. So, you know, just when I throw up the fight on, it's, you know, pay respect to everybody who's gone through the position I've gone through.
And I imagine that sticks with you, whether you're in school or not. You made the decision to leave. What went into that decision that you jumped out a couple years early?
You know, the opportunity was too good to to pass up. I think I was mentally prepared to, you know, take the next step and physically prepared. Coach Carol, sorry, she kind of was like, "You're not coming back next year." I said, "Okay, we'll just keep it going." But yeah.
Okay, you realize she's right there, and she can give her version of that story, right?
No.
Ryan, what are you going to find out over there?
We're here with Coach Carol Smith-Gilbert from USC. Any response to that?
Yeah, he wasn't coming back. I knew it. He had such great performances. I don't think there was much left for him to do, and I want to see him be successful as possible. So I told him, this is the last time you're wearing this jersey, so go make something of it.
When you watch the 400 meters, the final 100 of that race normally seems who dies the least is the one that's going to win. But when you watch Mike, he's one of the few that seem to have an extra gear. He finds a way to kick it in to the finish line. Where does that come from, and how rare is that in a 400-meter runner?
I think it comes from within Mike. Mike wants to win more than anybody I've ever met. He works hard, and he just has so much heart. Every single day we have to tell Mike, back up, slow down, because he wants to go 100% every day. So I think it's inside of him.
You have 2 finalists here tonight with Rye transferring to USC this past year. How did that help elevate Mike's game in 2018?
Well, we always tell the team, iron sharpens iron. So the better training group you have, the better you're going to become. And I think the 2 of them together, not only did they help each other train every day, they brought the whole team to another level, men and women. So it was very, very important.
This guy was only 20 years old when he did all these things. World record, collegiate record. What impressed you the most in the short time he was with you guys at USC?
Well, besides the fact we were at a meet one day, and he ran 19.8. And I said, Mike, I told you to run at 85%. He said, I did. That impressed me, right? I'm like, oh my God. So I think more than anything, Mike has a lot of humility. You know, we call him Mikey. He goes out and we're like, he hates that. You put me out there, I'm putting y'all out there. So we call him Mikey, and normally to us, he's just Mikey. Every day, he does something great, and we go back to normal. But boy, when the gun goes off, he's not Mikey. He's Michael Norman.
Well, Coach called him out. John, I think it's your turn to call him out now.
Yeah, that was that's all right. Let's ask some questions, Mikey. See what we got for you.
Didn't think that name was going to come up, but it's okay.
It is, all right. We find things out, man. Don't worry about it. Give me the best USC track uniform combo.
Definitely not the gold and white. But the white and red, the dual meet tradition, new tradition, dual meet, white and red is my favorite.
Now, why did you have to look over there like you were going to get?
Because she gave us those gold uniforms before the meet, and she told us we're white, and I was just not feeling it.
No?
Just wasn't feeling it.
Okay. You said it was like a movie. Who would play you in the movie?
In the movie?
Yeah.
You want to play me? I'll say, of course.
He's not an actor.
Nah, I know, but I couldn't really tell you.
Come on, nobody?
Robert Downey Jr.
Perfect. She says iron sharpens iron, and I get Iron Man.
Yep, exactly. Best Avenger.
Dentist, great, fine, horror show.
Dentist?
Yeah.
Great.
Really?
I like the dentist.
All right. Headphones of choice.
Beats.
Beats. Recommend a book or an album or whatever the music comes on these days to me. A book or yeah. If you want to go album, to me, yeah,
album?
recommend.
Ooh, Championships. That's right now. Meek Mill.
Meek Mill? Is that how you said? Okay. Yeah. I've heard him.
That album's great.
Why the headband?
Why the headband?
Yeah.
It just gives you that extra speed. Something about it. Every time you put it on, you run extra fast. I'm telling
It's
you,
like
try it.
you get like superpowers?
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
It's like my super suit.
All right. Longest distance you've ever run?
500, because coach makes me have practice.
Okay. Did you do that at 5 in the morning?
No, not that time.
Not
it was
at-
like more like 2 in the afternoon.
Have you written a speech in case you win?
No.
No.
Wing it. If I
Quality of a Trojan that best describes you: faithful, scholarly, skillful, courageous, ambitious.
can't take his answer. So.
No, you can't. So you're going to have to come up with something.
You got to add a couple more.
No,
I think.
no, those are the only ones on the statue.
We're gonna have to write a new one.
Faithful, scholarly, skillful, courageous, ambitious.
Scholarly.
Scholarly. All right. You got another look from Coach, man. She's just over there like. No, this time she's down there. See?
My grades are great.
Okay.
Come on, coach.
Who's funnier, you or Rye?
Not Rye.
Okay. Who's a better dancer?
Rye.
Better cook?
Not Rye. I don't know. Actually, honestly, we don't even cook. We eat Chipotle every day, or I eat flame broiler, or this place called Ono. It's a Hawaiian barbecue spot. Those are the only 3 things we eat.
Okay. Finally, tell me about the time you and Christian Coleman rented Ferraris in Morocco, because this happens to me every day. Or Monaco, I'm sorry, Monaco.
Yeah, so it was my birthday over. We were in Monaco, so I asked Emmanuel if he could, if we could rent a Ferrari for the day or during the trip. So, he actually came through and did it, and I was like, whoa, okay.
Right.
But, we got the opportunity to drive through like the mountains of Monaco and drive to Nice and then along the coast, the coast of France and back to Monaco. But Christian Coleman is fearless. Let me tell you.
Right.
It does not matter if he can see the road or not, he's flooring it and taking off, and he's not looking back. He likes to play with his life.
Right.
I'm a little more cautious. I like myself. I like to see where I'm going before
Right.
I floor it. So, I had to back off a little bit, and Emmanuel was acting a little scared.
Right.
I think we saw that today. And so without further ado, let me announce the 2018 winner on the men's side. And it's the guy who was driving the fast car, Michael Norman.
Wow, this is just a great accomplishment. But first, I would just like to thank everybody who put this award ceremony together. Your guys' work and putting this amazing presentation is just great. First, I would like to thank Coach Carroll, Coach Watts, and Coach Hayes. Coach Carroll, thank you for giving me the opportunity to represent the Shield and really take me under the wing to just teach me the life lessons that you have taught me, especially through my freshman year. Coach Watts, I really appreciate everything you've done to me. I look up to you like a mentor, and I really want to accomplish everything you've done. Coach Hayes, thank you for making practice fun. You're our saving grace. When times get rough, you're always there to help us. With the extra 30 seconds of rest on hills or something. I don't know what it is, but you just lighten us up. Second of all, I'd like to thank my parents. I know my dad's gonna give me a little hard time about this, but throughout high school, we butted heads a lot. I wanted to do things. He said no. He said, you're different. And, I just want to thank both of them for just leading me in the right direction and, guiding me on this path of success, because without them, I really wouldn't have been here. Third, I would like to thank everybody at USC, the Trojan family, our athletic staff. They've really helped me, learn more about myself, and just the countless amount of support they've given us is immense. The coaches and all the donors, coming to every meet, even the Bowerman show, it's just been amazing. The support is great, and we really thank you for that. Finally, I would also like to thank my friends and family at home watching. This is a great accomplishment, and then once again, you guys are the reason why I am the person I am today. You guys taught me to always be humble, just keep my head level, and just be who I am, stay true to who I am, even if I'm awkward or not, just stay true to who I am. And finally, I would like to apologize to Ry Benjamin. The one day I was juggling in the house, and I knocked all that food on the floor by accident. I apologize, and I say dinner's on me tonight. Thank you, and fight on forever.